This is THG News Today. Good morning. I am Mervyn Hanley reporting for Wednesday, October 4th. The news this morning is powered by Colin Suns on St. Martin. Let's hear from them. Colin Suns have been serving the people of St. Martin for over 40 years. And the food and service get better and better. From early morning, customers flock to the bakery for their favorite sandwiches, cakes, pastries, you name it. First thing at mornings and last thing at afternoons, folks rush to Colin Suns for simply the best. There are two locations, Colbay and on the Punfill. In Colbay, the opening hours are Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sundays, 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Opening hours on the Punfill, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also cater for weddings, parties, special events, whatever the occasion. It's Colin Suns. Our staff, we are always happy to serve you. Call us today, the Colbay location, 721-544-2462. That's 721-544-2462. Or in Phillipsburg, 721-543-1059. That's 721-543-1059. It's Colin Suns Bakery. We are here to serve you. Antigua and Barbuda was hit by a fire that affected the Yacht Club Marina in English Harbour, as well as several businesses at Falmouth Harbour. Reports from St. John's are that over 100 people have been placed on the breadline as a result of the massive blaze. The fire occurred at a time when the island was already experiencing heavy rains, lightning, and widespread flooding caused by Tropical Storm Philippe. Skullduggery Cafe, Yacht Club Marina Gym, Cloggies, Dock Master Office, a fish shop, Dockside Liquor, and several other businesses were all affected by the fire. Prime Minister the Honourable Gaston Brown reacted to the news, saying that he was thankful that no one was seriously injured and that the island had been spared the worst. He added that as a resilient people, they would soldier on. The yacht Alfa Nero was moved on Monday before the storm hit, but the Yacht Club Marina, where it was docked, was completely gutted by that fire. Meanwhile, the National Office of Disaster Service in Antigua and Barbuda reported that over 30 requests for search and rescue had been made following widespread flooding throughout the island due to the tropical storm. Emergency 911 reported to the National Emergency Operations Center that some residents who were stranded in their vehicles in Bath Lodge and on the airport road had to be rescued. Many of these individuals were traveling late on the roadways. Emergency personnel have been busy rescuing people whose homes were flooded in the areas such as Pigot, Casada Gardens, and the vicinity of the Potworks Dam. A bus got stuck in flood waters in the Golden Grove Extension area, while other areas such as Upper Fort Road, Grace Farm, Green Bay, and other communities were also affected by the flooding. A few people are being accommodated in shelters in several districts. Tropical storm watch and warnings have been discontinued for the Leeward Islands. A Dominican woman has been crying out for help in Antigua and Barbuda after her son went missing on May 23rd and has not been seen since. Maria Hurst from Dominica, who has been living in Antigua and Barbuda for many years, is blaming the police in St. John's for what she said has been their lackadaisical behavior towards the investigations into her son's disappearance. On June 19th, police in Antigua found a partly decomposed body at the Diamond Estate, and Hurst believes there is a 95% chance that those human remains belong to her son. She said she recognized the clothes shown to her by the police, including the hair on the body found, which was braided. They showed me some clothing. I know this is my son's clothes. I am 90 to 95% sure because I know his clothing. The braided hair as well, I saw that. My son has long, thick hair, and I am the one who braided his hair, so I recognize that as well, she said. Police have told Hurst that they need to wait forensic confirmation before the body can be properly identified. But I know my son. I know my child. Noah lived with me. He is my only child. I know his clothes, and I know his hair, she added. The Dominican woman believes he was killed. I knew something was wrong when I couldn't find Noah. I just want to know why they killed my son. Should they kill my child and throw him in the bushes like a dog? They could have killed him in the front of my yard and left him there for me. What was the motive for killing my only son? She questioned. I kept going to the police station over and over. They treated me like I was being disgusting. Their body language was telling me, she again? They don't care. It is like nothing to them. From the beginning, I have been going to them, and they treat the situation like I made a report that cucumbers were stolen from my yard. They treat the matter as if it wasn't a human being that is missing, she said. The woman is calling for answers about the motive behind the alleged killing of her son. His phone has a pin pattern, and we couldn't crack it. We gave the police the phone, and the phone was just sitting there. I took an entire week off from work, walking up and down to find answers, she said. Police say their investigations continue and that several persons have been so far been interviewed. Now, if what this woman is saying is true, I'm hoping, and I can also encourage the police community in Antigua and Barbuda, the commissioner of police, do something about this. It's been since May. From reading this report, I can tell that she's just looking for closure. That's all she's looking for. She's looking for closure. And every death should be treated with urgency, especially when it comes to finding a body or a missing person or suspect of being murdered. We can do better as a community. And finally, in our news this morning, 8 more lives have been lost due to COVID-19 in Barbados during the period of September 16th to 29th. The death toll currently stands at 641. This is according to the latest Ministry of Health and Wellness Barbados COVID-19 situation report, which also states that 36 new cases were recorded from the 379 tests conducted. Barbados has so far recorded 110,235 cases of COVID-19. 4 people were hospitalized as at September 29th. The total number of people fully vaccinated stands at 155,045, while the total number with at least one dose is 163,853. Well, at least Barbados still has a situation report. They're still reporting COVID numbers. I have not heard about COVID numbers and the report in other islands. I really have not. Maybe it's happening, but I missed it. And I wouldn't miss stuff like that. But it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been THG News today for Wednesday, October the 4th already. I ask you to join me tomorrow morning for a similar presentation. Continue to be safe out there and have a good day. I am Mervyn Henley.